guys. So I wanted to say something to you guys, really quickly. And it is, I'm just gonna be talking. I don't want to have a big topic on this video, but I was just doing makeup, and I just wanted to talk about Jesus, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to say, recently, I feel like the Lord has really been opening my eyes a little bit on my relationship with Him, because before I would read my word daily, but I wouldn't really digest the word or really walk by it, and so it didn't really show up in my life, and I didn't really do anything of that sort. I would kind of just read the word and then look at it and write it down, but not do any of it. And so now I'm thinking, like, what was the point, girl? What was the point? And so recently, the Lord has been kind of telling me and showing me how to really give up everything to Him and really trusting this man, because He knows better. But one of the things that He's been showing me is understanding His character and His love for me, and also, yeah, basically that. But I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I think it was not that long ago where I felt like I was going to spiritual warfare. It was crazy, like, chill. Like, the devil works in crazy ways, but I surrendered to it. It was hard because I have a better understanding now of a lot of spiritual things that I didn't before, and one of those things was pride. Like, the Lord has really convicted me and made me realize that I was so prideful before, because I was trying to do everything on my own and stuff like that, and I didn't even realize, like, it was something I didn't even notice that I was doing, but He showed me. And so recently I've been trying to really, like, incorporate things such as not leaning on what I think, but more so like thinking what I think, but also seeking God for approval and like reassurance and stuff like that. Because there's still so many things I do not understand, and I admit that. But what else is there? But yeah, when I was going through spiritual warfare, I was literally so sad. I was crying so often, and I was like indulging in gluttony, because the devil knows your weaknesses and he will use it against you. But I just want to tell you, please do not fall for it, because it is not worth it. And what helped me with that is really reading the word and getting closer to the Lord and doing what you need to. If you know that you feel like the Lord is calling you to do something to get closer to Him, please do it, because if you are obedient, you will really hear His voice, and that is so powerful. Once you really feel the Lord's presence, you are not going to want to do things that you used to do before, if that makes sense. And even now, I have had to let go of a lot of people that weren't growing me as a person, and I feel good. Like, I literally love being alone now because of it, and being alone with the Lord, because honestly, I think it's good to be choosy with who you hang out with as a Christian. And if you know that people aren't growing you, then why would you hang out with them? You know? So, as a Christian teen, talking to another Christian teen, I would say be careful who you hang yourself around. But yeah, I would also say, in your teenagers, try to incorporate a lot of good habits, because that's what I've been trying to do as well. Some of those habits are like reading your Bible every day, getting enough sleep, having hobbies, having like people to hang out with, and getting good exercise, stuff like that. That's what I've been really trying to do alone with the Lord, because once you do all those things alone, then you really shine outwardly once you do that. But yeah, be really considerate of who you hang out with, because I can say from experience, I felt so convicted when I was around certain people, and I ignored it, and yet it felt so uncomfortable. So just listen to your heart, honestly. Listen to the Lord when He's trying to tell you something. And yeah, I would say that's all I have for now. But if you are kind of new in faith and you just need someone to accompany you, this is what my YouTube channel is for, because I'm also I'm not walking alone, but I am trying to figure this journey out as a Christian teen that doesn't have such of a big Christian community around me right now. And yeah,